In this video, I will show you how to use some of the basic features and tools in Zoom. I will also show you how to use split screen view so that you can work in Zoom and in another app at the same time. So let's start with some of the basic features you'll find on the top of your screen. Starting from the left side of the screen, you will see the red Leave button, which is self-explanatory. When you are ready to leave the session, find this button and click on it. On the other side of the screen is the Mute button where you can control your audio. If your teacher directs you to mute or unmute yourself, you would use this button. Next to that is the button to control your camera. I am going to skip the Share Content button for a moment, but I'll get back to it. The next button is labeled Participants. If you click here, you'll see a list of participants. You can click on your name and use the raise hand feature. This feature will allow the teacher to see a small raised hand emoji next to your name. You can also unmute yourself and rename your display name, only if your teacher directs you to do so. Next to the participant icon, there is an icon labeled More with 3 dots. When you click on it, you can find the chat box for the Zoom session. In the chat box, on the upper right-hand corner, there is a bell icon. This is to mute or unmute the notification alert that goes off when someone sends a message. In the chat, you can also send messages to everyone in the Zoom session, or just to your teacher. There is a chance that your teacher will turn the chat feature off. In that case, you won't be able to send messages. If we go back to the More option, we can also minimize the meeting screen. When you want to return to the Zoom session, click on your video screen and you'll return to the session. You can also set a virtual background and you can raise your hand from this option. Now, let's go back to the Share Content feature, which is the green icon on your screen. If you click Share Content, you can share a variety of things, but the 2 options you will likely use the most this year are the options to share your screen and to use the whiteboard. So if you click on the option to share your screen, on the next screen you have to click Start Broadcast and then click on the black screen on the edge. From here, your teacher will be able to see everything you are doing on your iPad. One way this could be useful is if you are working in the online program Accelerate Ed and you need help or would like to share something with your teacher. In this case, you can also use Split View to have Zoom and another app opened at the same time. To use split screen, you will have to gently swipe up from the bottom of your screen so your dock could appear. Then select the app you would like to work in while Zoom is running. Next, press and hold the app and drag it to the right or left corner of your screen. From here, you can have Zoom and the second app open at the same time. And since you are sharing the screen with the teacher, your teacher can see everything you are doing so they can help you. In order to get rid of the second app, you must place your finger on the line in the middle of the screen and gently swipe towards the app you want to close. The whiteboard feature is one you will likely use this year. You can find the whiteboard in the Share Content option. Here, you can use your finger to write so that your teacher will be able to see your work. There are some tools you can explore on the bottom, but it's likely that you will use the pencil feature most often. If you'd like to save your work, you can save to photos. In order to stop sharing, click on the down arrow and press Stop Share. One last feature I would like to share can be found on the main screen. It is on the left and is labeled Switch to Gallery View. If you click it, you will be able to see the video of all the members in the session. To switch back, click Switch to Active Speaker View. Everything we went over are the basic tools and features you can use during your Zoom sessions with your teacher. If you have any questions or issues, please contact your teacher or the tech department. The email for the tech support is studenttechhelp@lebanon.k12.pa.us.